Hey everybody, welcome to Survival on a Budget Made Easy. I'm back in Fairfield, PA because of that Dying Towns video. I think it was episode 2, Fairfield, PA. Or was it episode 1? I think, well, it was episode 1, I guess. And I had some comments left that said the video was totally misleading, that I didn't know what I was talking about. So we're going to do a little fact checking. Maybe the grocery store's closed that day for some reason. Maybe the hardware store was, just cleaning house that day. Stuff like that. We're going to check that out. I had one person say about, it's kind of funny how I'm talking about the book factory during the pandemic. Well, I recorded the video about a month before it actually was on YouTube, before this whole shutdown thing happened. And he said, I had one person say the shoe factory back there was still open. I asked people in town, they don't even know where the shoe factory is that this person's alleging that's open. But there's a lot of comments made, which I don't mind. If you're gonna call me out on things, don't use foul language, don't use derogatory words or terms, and don't accuse me of saying stuff that I actually didn't say. But we're gonna go ahead, do a little fact checking right after this. Okay, welcome back to Survival on a Budget Made Easy. Now I did have one person say about the little strip mall right outside of town. It's technically in Fairfield, yes, but there's only one small business out here. But we'll take a quick look. Okay, guys, I'm at the little strip mall. Now, right over there is the bank. Okay, and there's a Subway and there's a gas station there. None of that's small business. Right there, Dollar General, that's not small business. Right there, store that's no longer in business. Next step, great, that's a small little business, it's doing great. But then you got the rehabilitation place, the pharmacy, WellSpan Medicine, which is all big business, all one company. Then we got our carnivorous virus testing area over there. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's a real happening place. Okay, I'm back at the grocery store. We're going to double check, since I'm misinforming everybody, let's go ahead and look in here. Well, there is less stuff in here. Yeah, I don't see no customers. Really don't see nothing going on. The gas has been disconnected. Yeah, I'm really misinforming people in this place. Apparently they're still open. I mean, that's a good sign. Let's walk out front here. Oh, there's a for sale sign there. Huh, I wonder if this place is actually still open. I mean, I am misinforming people about the town and small businesses closing. Right over there is the hardware store. All the lights are out and it's being financed by M&T Bank because they're putting in new stuff, but still the small business that was in there for generations died. Alright, I guess that's a booming business. Sorry if I misinformed you about that being closed, even though, well, it's closed. Okay, this one I'll admit that I was wrong on. This was a dental office. Okay, and I thought it was still open, but it's not. I mean, it says for sale, so. But there's a small dental office. That's gone. Okay, that's even more small business gone. I guess I really was misleading your people because I did think this was actually open. But that's actually kind of sad that, well, it's actually closed. Okay, here's that one garage I said about being closed. and it actually looks like they're still closed. I mean, I'm sorry for misinforming you about it being closed, when actually it's actually closed. Now this actually used to be something, I just can't remember what it was, because I was in here before for something. I think it was like an antique store or craft store or something. Okay, but yeah, apparently that's closed. I misled you guys on that, because, well, it's actually closed. And there's one subscriber or viewer or whatever said they used to sell gas here. And I remember years ago they had gas pumps out here. I think one was right about here, where this is. Then of course, I showed you that big gas station down there. And there was another gas station at the end of town that closed. Well, we'll take a look at it. But what's sad, these people are complaining about supporting your small business. And what they're actually doing, they don't go to a small gas station or a small hardware store or a small grocery store. They'll go to Walmart, Lowe's, big name gas stations. Now, I did ask, and I asked one of the local residents about this place here, okay, which is still closed. Okay, it's still closed. Okay, I asked somebody that's a local resident about this place. It actually, from what they said, used to be the original grocery store in Fairfield. Then they turned it into the post office and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, let's head on down the road. Okay, as you can see, right here is where a garage and gas station used to be. Now there's a used tire person in there now, but it doesn't look like he's real busy. And right here is a little mini mart. I got people complaining about supporting your small town local business, and right here's a small town local business. You got one car here, and that's probably the person working there. They offer a vacuum cleaner and some air, but everybody goes to the big name place at the other end of town. That's really not helping the local economy. Now right here is where they're supposed to build all those houses. Now it's obvious they're not building. I mean, if I misled you on this, I mean, if there's houses being built here, but to me it doesn't look like there's houses being built. So if I misled you on that, I do apologize, but there's not houses being built here. Okay, I'll go ahead and eat a pea sandwich on this one. Right here, it says North Miller Street. It's the road back to the book factory. Now, this sign has changed names many a times, but apparently the street name stayed the same. They just changed the name to the book factory on the sign. So I'll eat a pea sandwich on that. But to add to even more confusion, we're on the same street, Fairfield Station Road. Okay, so now we got two names on the same street. But, I'll go ahead and eat a pea sandwich on that one because, well, they were right. It's always been North Miller Street, even though that sign changed. I don't know how many times, about 4 times, I think. Okay, we're going to head back to the book factory. Now, it's the same day of the week, about the same time of day, Tuesday, 1:35 right now. Now, I remember that when the book factory used to run 24 hours, 7 days a week. And trust me, it's been a long time since they done that. And I had one person accuse me of doing the video during the pandemic, even though I recorded it a month earlier. Okay, so we're gonna go here down to the book factory and see what it looks like during the pandemic, see if it's any difference. That way you can compare the difference. Okay, we're heading back to the parking lot. Now this is during the pandemic. Okay, people ain't supposed to be working. I guess they have the right to because they do books or whatever. Okay, this is what it looks like during the pandemic. Now, everybody can go back to the old video and watch the drive-through and compare the two and see how much of a difference there is. And don't tell me the parking lot is just oversized, because it's not just oversized. There used to be a lot more people working here. They used to work a lot more hours. Okay, everybody, that's going to end this little tour. Okay, you went around and the places I said are closed are still closed. I went back to the book factory during the pandemic, and you see what the parking lot looks like now. I had people, I mean, I don't mind people disagreeing with me or having an opinion. I left those comments up, but if you're just going to be putting down foul language, accusing me of saying things I didn't say in derogatory terms, I'm not going to let the comment post. I'm really not. I had one person saying that I was speaking garbage, for lack of better words, which he had some creative language. Apparently you didn't watch the whole video or something, because I never said one bad word about the town, the people, the businesses. I did say it was sad that these small stores are closing, this small business, but as you can see, people aren't supporting the small town local business. I went down to the convenience store at the other end of town. Everybody's up at the big, at the other end of town, promoting big business, a big gas station, a big convenience store. They're not helping the little guy down there. People complain about small business closing. Me, you, everybody that goes to Walmart all the time is not helping the small business. If you want to keep small business, you got to shop small business. I'm as guilty of doing that as you are. I go to Walmart. I have Walmart videos. And not a single person that had a negative comment about the Fairfield video, not a single person went and watched one of the other videos where I'm promoting your local businesses, like the Pippin Fest, where all of those local businesses are out and I'm plugging them. I'm plugging a local band. Nobody went back and said, hey, thanks for at least promoting this. You're accusing me of misinformation. These places are closed. Oh. Okay, I talked to one of the local residents face-to-face, to one of the keyboard warrior. This is an actual face-to-face conversation. And he said, I wouldn't call it a dying community, I'd call it a bedroom community. I said, okay, is small business dying? Yes. Is job opportunity dying? Yes. That was his response, yes. Is industry dying? His response was yes. Said, those three things are dying. Would you say Fairfield's a booming community? He goes, no, I would say Fairfield's a bedroom community. I said, so if I built a big building and put everybody in town to live in that one building, would you say that's a booming community? Since, or, you know, what you're saying, a bedroom community? No. I said, I think we just have a difference of opinion when it comes to words. Come on, the small business is dying. If you want to keep small business around, stop going up to this end of town. Go down there and support the little guy. Buy some used tires when you need tires, if you just need something cheap. And actually, some of the used tires are really nice. And I'm sure if you ask him, well, I can't guarantee he'll get them for you, new ones. But give it a shot. Give it a try. Support the small guy down there. In regards to the book factory, I never once mentioned their names at all. Other people did, left the comments. I can tell people didn't watch the whole video. I really can, because some of the comments he said, it's like, you're knocking all these businesses and stuff. It's like, no, I was actually kind of shocked what's happening. When it comes to the book factory, they used to work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Don't tell me that they came back from the internet. Don't tell me they did, because they haven't. I see it. I can drive up and I see it. I know people that worked there years ago. I had one guy say they sunk, $2 million into that business years ago. That was years ago. The business of books has changed. I'm starting to wonder, some of the people leaving the comments about Quad and busting my chops and saying things I didn't actually say. I'm starting to wonder if they're management or if they have an invested interest in the selling of this place. Because from what I understand, it's back up for sale. They're trying to sell it again. And one person said about Quad Graphics just moves things together. They concentrate the business a little bit more. They move things to different plants. Okay, with that said, so what are you saying? They're moving this stuff? I really didn't get that comment about consolidation. Because if they're consolidating, there's less people working back there. So that's not as booming as what it once was. And somebody said about having 4 different owners over, I think, 30 years or so, which ain't outrageous. That's fine. Don't tell me it's doing as well as it used to years ago. I know better. Don't accuse me of not doing no research. Don't accuse me of talking garbage about a town. Okay? Go back. Watch some of my other videos. Maybe I'll make a Fairfield playlist. You can enjoy them all. When I was plugging the small business, plugging the local band, plugging your community events like the Pippin Fest. Not a single person that left a nasty comment or accused me of saying stuff left a comment on one of those videos, which goes to prove that the angrier the person is, the heavier the fingertips are on that keyboard. Okay, enough with that. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, okay? Thank you for all your comments. Thanks for all your support of the channel. And as always, thank you for watching.